Good morning, Year 1. Today's maths lesson is a little bit different to the ones we've done before because this is a problem-solving lesson, and the problems that we are solving are based on measurement. So because some of these questions may be a little bit more challenging than what we've done in the past, we're going to do them together. So there won't be any silver, gold or platinum questions at the end. We're just going to be answering the questions in this video. To begin with, we've got two anchor questions. One of them is about mass and the other is about length. The first one says, what is the mass of the ball? And the second one, how long is the pencil to the nearest centimetre? So if you have a go at answering those questions now, and then we will go through the answers. So the first one, what is the mass of the ball? We can see the scales are balanced. We've got the ball on one side, and on the other side there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes. So the mass of the ball is 5 cubes. And here, how long is the pencil to the nearest centimetre? So we've got a ruler and it's going up in centimetres. We start off at 0 and then go to the end of the pencil. Here we can see that it is nearly level with 7 centimetres. So the length of the pencil to the nearest centimetre is 7. We write centimetres as a C and an M. Here is our first problem that we're going to solve today. This will be an example, so I will go through how to answer it and then give you two very similar questions to answer afterwards. So the question says, the scales are balanced. Each blue block has the same mass. What is the mass of one of the blocks? So on this side of the scale, we've got 5 blue blocks. Each one weighs the same. We've got to try and find out how much one of them weighs. To do that, we need to look at the other side of the scales. And here we've got 2 purple blocks, and each one says 15 kg. Now kg stands for something called kilograms. You may not have heard of them before, but all that kilograms are is a unit of measurement. So where we have used cubes before to measure mass, today we're using kilograms. So each of these purple blocks weighs 15 kilograms. We need to work out how much they weigh in total first of all. So if we're finding the total, we're adding the two numbers together. We're doing 15, add 15. To answer this, you could use practical objects at home, you could use a number line, or you could try and do it in your head. And I'm going to try and do it that way. So I've got a 10 here and a 10 there. I know that 10 add 10 is 20. And I've got 5 add 5, which is 10. 20 add 10 is 30. So the 2 purple blocks weigh 30 kilograms altogether. You can see that here. Because the scales are balanced, I can see that the 5 blue blocks also weigh 30 kilograms altogether. But I want to work out how much one weighs. So I have to do 30 shared by 5, or 30 divided by 5. Now you probably can't do 30 shared by 5 in your head, so you could use some practical objects to help you. Here I've drawn 5 groups and then I have shared 30 counters fairly between the 5 groups. To work out what 30 divided by 5 is, I then count how many counters there are in just one group. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. And that tells me that one of these blue blocks has a mass of 6 kilograms. So we've managed to answer the question at the end. Now there's a similar question for you to try and answer here. This time you're trying to find out the mass of one of the purple blocks. So like we have just done, you can use some similar calculations to try and work out the answer. And if you pause the video now, you can have a go, and then I'm going to go through the answers afterwards. So we are told that the scales are balanced. On this side of the scales there are 2 pink blocks which each weigh 10 kilograms. And on the other side we've got these 4 purple blocks which all have the same mass. The first thing we're going to do is to work out how much the 2 pink blocks weigh. And to do that we need to do 10 add 10, which equals 20. The 2 pink blocks weigh 20 kilograms altogether. To work out how much the 4 purple blocks weigh, we need to divide 20 by 4. We know that the 4 of them weigh 20 kilograms. We're just trying to find out how much one of them weighs. To do 20 divided by 4, we can share 20 counters fairly between 4 groups and then count how many there are in one group. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So we now know that one purple block has a mass of 5 kilograms. There's another question for you to try now. So pause the video and have a go, and then I will go through the answer. Once again, we can see the scales are balanced, and it says each red sphere has the same mass. What is the mass of one of the spheres? So on this side of the scale this time, we've got 3 grey blocks which each weigh 12 kilograms. To work out the total mass on this side of the scale, we need to do 12 add 12 add 12, which equals 36. We have found that the 3 blocks weigh a total of 36 kilograms. We know that the 4 spheres must also weigh 36 kilograms altogether. We need to find out how much one of them weighs. To do that, we're going to do 36 shared by 4 because we have got 4 spheres. Once again, I've made 4 groups and I've shared 36 counters evenly between the 4 groups. So to work out the answer, I'm going to count how many counters there are in one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 36 divided by 4 equals 9. So I now know that the mass of one of the spheres equals 9 kilograms. Okay, this time we've got a question about length. So this is going to be the example question, and then you will have 2 similar questions to answer afterwards. The question says, 2 strips of paper are placed end to end. So we've got this red strip of paper here, and then a yellow strip of paper next to it. How much longer is the yellow strip than the red strip? The first thing that we can do is work out how long each strip of paper is. As you can see, we've got a ruler, so we can look at the red strip and we can see that the red strip is 5 centimeters long. To work out how long the yellow strip is, we can start here at the edge and then count on using the ruler. So we're going to count in ones to the end of the yellow strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the yellow strip has a length of 9 centimeters. The question is asking us how much longer is the yellow strip than the red strip. So we have got to find the difference. To find the difference in length between the yellow strip and the red strip, we need to do a subtraction. We're going to take 5 away from 9 to work out what this mystery length is. You might be able to do 9 take away 5 in your head. If you can't, you could use a number line. I'm going to start on 9 because that is the bigger number. And because I am subtracting, I'm counting backwards on my number line. I'm going to jump back 5 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have landed on 4. So 9 take away 5 equals 4, and we need to remember to put our units on the end because we are measuring in centimetres. So the yellow strip is 4 centimetres longer than the red strip. So now it's your turn to have a go. Pause the video, see if you can answer this question. This time you're looking to find how much longer the blue strip is than the green strip. Okay, pause the video now and then I'll go through the answers. This time we've been told that the blue strip has a length of 8 centimetres and the green strip has a length of 5 centimetres. Again, we're going to find out the difference. So we're going to do 8 take away 5. I can use my number line again to start on 8 and then jump backwards 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my answer is 3. That's 3 centimetres. So to answer the question, the blue strip is 3 centimetres longer than the green strip. Okay, the last question now says, here is a toy giraffe and a toy elephant. How much shorter is the elephant than the giraffe? Once again here, you're finding the difference. You're trying to work out what this length is here. So think about how we answered the last question. Have a go, and then we can go through the answers together. So pause the video now and have a try. Okay, so we can see that the elephant is 6 centimetres tall and the giraffe is 11 centimetres tall. We're finding the difference between 6 and 11. To find the difference, we have to do a subtraction. We need to start with the biggest number, which is 11, and we're taking away 6. So again on the number line, we're going to start on 11 this time and jump back 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have landed on 5. So to answer the question, the elephant is 5 centimetres shorter than the giraffe.